Results driven fitness. So.
Part of our job is wearing different hats depending on what our clients need. Whatever that day brings, it's important that we are transparent as possible. But now he has a goal of the kettlebell swing.
Foam rolling, coupled with other exercises like a hip flexor stretch and bridging.
How can we get more gains with a Z? Emotional stress, whether good or bad, takes a toll on our ability to recover. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Results Driven Fitness. Fitness, Shao. In this episode, we're continuing Member Appreciation Month and highlighting the Duchess of RD, Miss Emma McKay.
My wife is a badass, but just like everyone, she has had hurdles to overcome with her own fitness process. For her, time is an obstacle, so we're going through her struggles and how she overcame them.
Then, like we promised last week, we're going to dive into one example of a dynamic warm-up. When time is a factor, we want to be as efficient as possible. So we'll show you how to get warmed up for your workout.
This is episode 17. Let's do it!
Yeehaw!
He wins.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. The goal of this show is to give tactical advice to our community. A lot of our members are hardworking people who are looking for the most efficient and effective way to become stronger and live healthier. Unfortunately, most people search YouTube and the information that they get is washboard abs and a bunch of quick fixes.
The people we work with are pretty amazing, but they're just regular people that want to lose some pounds, move better, and feel more confident. And that's why we started this show. One of the biggest obstacles people list when they come to RD is time. They know they want to make a change, but balancing work, family, and other commitments leaves little time for themselves. My wife Emma is a perfect example of this. Our first daughter, Natalie Claire, is 2.5 years old. Although I'm a gym owner, we're both still struggling to balance our lives, raising our daughter, working, and staying fit and healthy.
Time is definitely a factor to consider. For Emma, raising Natalie was her top priority, and she still had to balance work and being an adult, which all has its own time commitments. So how did she find a way to stay fit? First, she knew that fitness had to be part of her life, so she decided how many times she needed to come into the gym to feel good. Then she looked at her schedule and decided when she could make time to come to the gym.
Emma used to train at 4:30 in the afternoon. But now that we have a daughter and she has a new job, that time doesn't work for her anymore. My wife is the nicest person I've ever met for 23 hours a day. The half an hour before bed and the first half hour she's awake, stay out of her way. She always thought those 5:45 a.m. people were crazy, but then she was forced to become one. Yes, that's really early for Emma, but she knew she didn't have to do those classes every day. Sacrificing 2 mornings a week to attend the 5:45 a.m. classes, then a Saturday class, gave her the frequency she was looking for.
In the end, if time is a limiting factor for you, decide how many workouts you think you should get to feel better. Is it 2 workouts, 3? Find that number and then look at your schedule to make time. It might be walking on the treadmill at 5 a.m. before your kids get up, or doing a workout when you get home from work. Or maybe it's finding a gym that supports you and gives you the tools to succeed in an appropriate amount of time. 2 to 4 hours a week is really all you might need. Most of our members average between 10 and 16 appearances a month. So decide how much exercise you should get and stick to that number. It is that simple, but it's just a matter of committing. One of the beautiful things about the RD system is that people get an effective workout in 50 minutes. We just met Emma. In a recent interview, she described her exercise experience before RD.
But I would work out way too much and way too long, so I would literally cry at the gym. I'd be working out, I'd try to schedule 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I literally was overtraining, and I hated it. And I never knew what to do when I went to the gym, and I would just sit there and write out the same workouts over and over, and I would cry because I hated it so much.
Does that sound familiar? 10 hours a week is the expectation for a lot of people that they put on themselves. No wonder no one thinks they have enough time. In our experience, 10 hours a week is just not necessary.
Doing a dynamic warm-up like we're about to show you, paired with a few non-competing upper and lower body exercises, is all you really need to have an effective workout. The real key is consistency if you want to see results.
Remember, this is just a general warm-up. It's not meant to specifically correct any movement deficiencies. We just want to increase tissue temperature and prepare your body for the work ahead.
We're going to address mobility at the hips, shoulders, spine, and ankles, and then hit some stability and core drills as we work our way up to our feet to get you ready for your workout.
All right, guys, if we're combating time, the best way to have a quick workout is to have a quick warm-up. So here are a few moves you can do at home to get ready for your workout routine. The first exercise is going to be the quad T-spine rotation. You're gonna set up on hands and knees and rock your butt back to your heels. One hand is planted to the floor and the other hand reaches across your body to your rib cage. You're gonna push one hand through the floor, pull with your rib cage hand, and you're going to slowly turn into rotation, turning your head as you go. Next, we're gonna get something for your hips. So the half kneel hip flexor stretch is a great exercise. With one knee up and one knee down and toes dug in on the back foot, you're going to get super tall, squeeze your butt, and push your hands into your knee. Take a deep breath, and then exhale and drive your hip forward, looking for a stretch on the front of your hip. To get something for the ankles, we have your open half kneel ankle mob. So we're gonna have one knee up. The elbow on that side goes onto your knee. You're going to take your free hand and keep your heel glued to the floor with it, and then you're just gonna take a deep breath in, exhale, and glide. Next, for your shoulders, we have the tall kneel axial shoulder rotation. So with both knees down, one arm is out to the side. You're gonna create tension through your fingers, into the arm, into the shoulder socket, and you're just going to slowly rotate, paying attention to parts where you have tension and parts where you don't. After we do some mobility exercises, then we want to do some core or stability exercises. We have your dead bug. Laying on your back, you can either use a sandbag or spread a mini band. You're going to keep your core still and slowly reach the limbs to control your core. To finish your warm-up, we have our standing cross crawl. Basically, you are just standing up, using one hand to tap your opposite knee, kind of marching in place. Do that for 10 or 12 reps on each side, and then you are ready to get into your workout. If it's a two-sided exercise, 3 to 5 reps on each side is perfectly adequate to get you ready for your workout. Hope this helps you get in your workout in a faster time. Back to the studio.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Results-Driven Fitness Show. Next week, we'll meet Marianne. She crushed it during the last round of Super U, but leading up to that, like lots of us, she was just trying to get into a better health and fitness routine. We're gonna share her process through Super U and talk about some takeaways you can apply to your life.
After that, now that we've talked about the warm-up, we'll talk about the workout. We'll give you an at-home workout that you can finish in 20 minutes.
Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow us on all the social media things. We really appreciate all the feedback and all your attention.
See you next week. So if you're battling time,
Maddie, can you say last time? Loud. Last time.
Last time.
Say on the louder.
On the louder.
Can you say results? Louder. Results.
Results.
Driven.
Driven.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Show.
So.
Say cheese.
Cheese.